What is up, friends? Greg Newmaster coming at you with another action figure review. Here I have the X-Men's Sunfire from the Age of Apocalypse. This is the Sugar Man Build-A-Figure series. Age of Apocalypse, my favorite X-Men story. I got X-Men Alpha right here with its original foil cover. Just such a great story. Ooh, look at look at that sweet effect the light does when I move it around with Sunfire here. So there are a lot of redesigns, reimaginings of the X-Men in this alternate reality. Sunfire, as many of you may know, is from the second incarnation of the X-Men team, the International X-Men, where they debuted Wolverine, Colossus, Storm, Thunderbird, the Native American who dies in I think the second issue of their existence. Who am I forgetting? Nightcrawler, of course, and I said Storm, led by Cyclops to rescue the original X-Men. In the alternate version of Age of Apocalypse, the alternate timeline, Sunfire is way cooler in my opinion. Just the design alone, he looks fantastic. He looks like the Human Torch with just some exterior armor that kind of burns through the armor or whatever. But I think whenever he turns off his power, he just looks like Freddy Krueger, just like totally burned flesh. I believe I can't remember exactly, correct me in the comments if you guys remember, but I think Sunfire in the Age of Apocalypse, he gets caught in a nuclear blast because of Apocalypse, or maybe Apocalypse's son, Holocaust, does it. But yeah, his entire family and friends are murdered, and he's a super bitter and angry and vengeful character in this timeline. But he looks amazing, way cooler than the original costume, so I was really happy to get this figure. He's made of that translucent plastic, which with my experience in the past has been brittle. So Human Torch, Iceman, they're all made out of this see-through plastic. So I'm going to kind of be gentle as I go through the review. Head sculpt looks great. Like, look at how cool that looks. Like, as I'm putting the light through. Like, look at that. That looks great. So the translucent plastic just really makes that pop and creates like a nice looking flame effect, lighting effect with him. Head sculpt looks awesome. You got just like that plain white mask with the Japanese sun on it, and just the blacks. And there's shading on this. We have different variations of orange and yellow. Just a really beautiful figure. I know that they released a San Diego Comic-Con version of this many years ago. I never got the chance to get that one, but I'm glad I held out because I was going to get it, but they released this figure, so sorry. Thank you, Hasbro. But yeah, so just standard body mold. This is like their medium-sized superhero body mold. Oops, sorry about that. But, sorry. Got the camera's kind of rocking on. I need to get myself a good stand. But, just the standard articulation. Joints are kind of tight on my Sunfire here, so kind of nervous. I don't want to snap anything. Like, because in the past, like, with this plastic, like the Toy Biz version of Iceman, his crotch would always break open. I know a lot of people had that problem. Double jointed knees. See, like this ankle is kind of stuck. So I can move it back, but I can't really move it too. Okay, there it goes. Okay, it came loose, which is good. So we got that articulation. So just be careful, guys. Any of you collectors out there will know this. You just got to be really careful with the articulation. If something's stuck, what I like to do is run it under hot water and then cold water, and that kind of loosens it up a little bit. We got the double jointed elbows, but he feels brittle. Like, he feels very brittle as I move his elbows. We got the sculpting on the fist there, which is really nice. Flaming fist. I think my Human Torch figure... yeah, these are probably used parts, reused parts from the Human Torch figure. Johnny Storm. Double jointed elbows. Yes, I'm just trying to be careful. The arms go up that far. The head can go back so we can get a nice flying pose, as you can see. This flaming effect is actually sculpted on, or glued on at least for once. And then we have this little sort of chest piece that mimics Magneto's costume. So all the X-Men of this era have this piece, because it's they all kind of evoke Magneto's costume, or at least some of them do. But yeah, this is glued on. So normally on a figure like this from Hasbro, this would just be loose and it would plug into the back there. But this is sculpted, so that's good, and it's glued. Very nice. So it's a very beautiful figure. Very pleased. Around the $20 range. I got mine on eBay early. I got the whole set, so I paid a little bit more just so I could get it early. So for me, I'd like to think about it as just extra shipping to get it quicker. But here are the arms. This is the Sugarman Build-A-Series. He has four arms, the Sugarman. I can't remember what Sugarman did in the Age of Apocalypse. I think he was like... he either tortured everybody or he worked with Mr. Sinister. Yeah, here's the box. You guys want to... I don't really care about the boxes, but I don't know. Maybe some of you guys do. There's the picture on the side. There it is again. Let's see what it says here. If you want to read that. Scorching ionized plasma allows Sunfire to fly, protect himself, and blast his enemies. And then we have different languages. But there's the image. Fantastic figure. I think this is one of the best figures of the series. Next to Dark Beast and Nate Gray, X-Man himself. So I'm so happy that they released this series. They only released one figure so far before this, and that was Blink. And Blink was an awesome original character that came from the Age of Apocalypse. So that is Sunfire. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. God bless you all. And we're not stopping.